Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sunil and I welcome you to episode 7 of Let's Do It in Style, a beginner's guide to become a master CSS ninja. In this episode, we are going to learn CSS selectors grouped as pseudo-element selectors. These are following: first line, first letter, before, and after. Let's discuss the usage one by one. Okay, the first one is first line pseudo element selector. The first line pseudo element selector will target the first formatted line within an element. So in this example, I have got a paragraph tag here in which I have got some content which is being separated into different line by this break tags, and then I have got an unordered list of 3 items here basically. So I'm trying to target the first line of this paragraph and the first line of this unordered list. So the way to do that is I'll call the p paragraph tag and then use double colon and first line. This is pseudo element selector. So p colon first line, and I'm giving style of red color to it. Similarly, unordered list ul colon first line. This will target the first lead tag of this unordered list and give it a color of orange. So let's have a look at our browser, and you can see the first line of the paragraph has been colored to red and the first item of the unordered list has been given orange color. Okay, now let's have a look at second pseudo element selector, which is first letter pseudo element selector. The first letter pseudo element selector will target the first letter of a text node within the element. So in here we have got same paragraph tag from the previous example and an unordered list. So in this example I'm going to target the first letter. So the way to do it is p colon and first letter. This will target the first letter of this paragraph here, and in essence it will target M for the styling, and M will get the color of blue and font weight of bold and font size of 30 pixels. Similarly, for the unordered list, the first letter, which is L, is going to get the color of orange, font weight bold and font size of 30 pixels. So let's have a look in browser, and there you have it. Now the third pseudo element selector is before. So before pseudo element selector is used to generate content into the targeted element directly before the content inside of them. So what this essentially means is that suppose I have got some paragraph tags in here in my example, and I have got some text content in these paragraph tags. So what I want to do is I want to put some text content before each of these paragraph content which is already there in these paragraph using the style rules. So the way to do it is using the before pseudo element selector. So p colon before, and the style property of it that I am going to use is content. So inside of content I am going to give it this text. I want this text to appear before each of these text that is inside of these paragraphs here. So let's have a look how this thing is going to come out in the browser. So preview it in browser. Oh yes, I am awesome, I'm lovable, intriguing sometimes, and badass other times. Oh yes. The third example is on pseudo element selector, which is called after. So this pseudo element selector after is similar to pseudo element selector before, the only difference being that it adds the content after content that is already present in our element, while in case of before we added the content before the content that is already present in our element. So let's have a look at this by previewing in browser. Okay, so Kate loves Sunil, Christine loves Sunil, Penelope loves Sunil, Angelina loves Sunil. Pretty awesome. What's wrong in dreaming, by the way? So that is all from this episode on Pseudo-element selector. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, and meet me in my next tutorial. Thanks.